Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Wednesday, first week of the new year, midway through, and our first potential winter storm of the season. With the new year, we have a new pattern, and it's gradually becoming more wintry around here. We're going to have some bumps along the way as we ride this weather coaster into January, and we'll talk about all that coming up here in just a moment or two. Right now, outside the BTV studios, 43 degrees, under mostly cloudy skies. We had some sunshine earlier today, but those clouds have filled in now in a northwesterly breeze at about 7 miles per hour. The barometer is rising temporarily, but it's going to be falling as we go through our night tonight. It's a chilly day out there for the most part. Feels kind of raw, actually, some areas. Temperatures generally low to mid-40s right now, but they're going to be dropping off as we go through the next several hours. We do have some small craft advisories up along the shore, and that's because we have a front that's going to be moving through overnight to tomorrow morning. That's kind of one of the pieces of ingredients that's setting up our storm for the weekend. But that front may actually bring us a few rain and snow showers tomorrow morning. You're not really going to hear about them because all of the media is hyping up this weekend storm. Just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Don't be shocked to see a few raindrops or snowflakes tomorrow. All right, let's talk about what's going on here across the country. We do have a storm system that's gathering strength in the Gulf. This is not the storm for the weekend. This is going to kind of slide off to our south as we go through tomorrow and Friday. It is this energy in the west that is starting to make its way into the western part of the country now that you're going to be seeing moving across the country. That will take a similar track, head down towards the Gulf. It's going to pick up some moisture and eventually head on up the coastline, and that will be the potential anyway for our first winter storm. It's hard to believe. It's been since December of 2020 since we really had a storm of any major consequence to talk about. So it has been a few years. So this is the map for tomorrow. And again, as I talked about earlier, we have this front that's going to be going through, a storm system moving off to the south. If these came together and got a little more involved, we'd be talking about a snowstorm tomorrow. I don't think that's going to happen, but there are going to be plenty of clouds around and the chance of some rain and snow showers around the area moving through for your Thursday. So keep that in mind. Now, let's talk about what's on everybody's mind, of course, the winter storm this weekend. What exactly is going to happen? I think the time frame we're looking at really is about 10 p.m. Saturday through 6 p.m. Sunday, although really it's overnight Saturday night into Sunday early that we're talking about the most impact. Some mixing would be possible. Slick travel, especially on Sunday. I put that in because it's the first storm of any real consequence we've had quite a while. We've probably forgotten how to drive in the winter weather, so keep that in mind if you're heading out anytime on Sunday. And I'm going to go ahead and make a call here, the potential for about 3 to 6 inches for the Bridgewater area. I think that's about what we're looking at here. Could be a little bit more off to the north than west and a little bit less down towards the Cape, but I think that's a good, healthy forecast here this far in advance. We may tweak a little bit as we go next day or two, but I think that's about a safe bet. So for tonight, look for some clouds around. Again, it's going to be kind of a chilly night here. Lows generally in the mid-20s at sunrise, about 7:10 tomorrow morning. Starting to get a little later now. Speaking of tomorrow, if you have the kids heading out to the bus stop, look for, again, a lot of clouds in the morning. Again, chance of some rain and snow showers scattered about. Temperatures generally in the low 30s will warm a little bit to the low 40s by tomorrow afternoon. And the extended forecast, again, for Friday now, that's about our calm before the storm. We'll have a few clouds around, temperatures generally in the mid-30s. More clouds on Saturday, and then that mix with mostly snow on Sunday.